run the scoreboard and score on every point in volleyball. So I think a lot of back and forth movement is not going to be that great for you guys watching. So I'm going to give you as much of the court as I can, and I'll keep you informed on who's serving, although we may not see any. We will be okay. And I was at St. Helens with my family there broadcasting live on the family stations, and so I missed out on the Tatum football game, but they won. I got past to St. TJ Miracle, and of course on my partner here, Abigail Duran. So congrats to the Charlotte board. Football team for getting this victory. Let me welcome aboard my co-host, Abigail Corrales, Corrales. You guys got that football victory the other day. That was cool. I was busy at St. Helens Family Fair there in Hawks, but you and TJ Miracle were at the football game, and they got the win against Dulce and put it to them pretty good, didn't they?
Yeah, it seemed like there were some young kids playing out there.
It's been that way this season. They're either mercy ruling somebody or they're giving up a lot of points in the third quarter and, losing in a game that was close, but it winds up being by 20, 25, 30. So they are doing some rebuilding. I'll bet you they sneak in the playoffs anyway.
Hopefully they do.
Here we go with the volleyball. Here's the Colts from Mexico. Tatum Coyotes, the home team here tonight. We are underway. Tatum won 2 balls and then won 2 straight and 2 to their ball. That's a good shot. 5 and 4. Institute. To the middle we go. Nice drop. Rock Thompson. Bella really nice spot. And these two teams have met before. They went 3-2 Tatum in the set. First one to stay up on the court, number 15, I should say. That is Chanel Amuchi. She looks like a volleyball player. She loves court right there.
Good, and she wanted to go for another one as well.
1-0. Colts on top here, just under Randy at varsity. And there's the set. It was off. That one started a minute. Tatum Coyotes, so they get points positive up at 1 and Tatum will be and I'm glad you're here. Abigail, it's not only always nice to see you, but now I don't have to have 3 hands.
Right, it's kind of hard sometimes.
There's a had a lot of bend on it, and no stranger to the service line.
Forget about it.
You're going to have to find a mistake. Because you always have it right at the max, and if you go beyond that, pop that. Tatum leading it now 3-1 on the strength of Volleball and Marty Stein. This is the first 7 match. That's a good shot from Houston. It's all the way up and right in there. Tatum now starting to get those sea legs, and they're at 4-1 here in the first. Tatum 7-8 with 2-1 district, and the Colts are 7-6 on the season. All the stars continuing to circle. Hindsight's always good. I'm a champion of hindsight in the set. And that is Chanel Amuchi on the set. I feel some more for Tatum. She's a high keeper. Amuchi, I remember 13. Cameron. Chanel was going to send it wild, and she knew when she hit it. But the right idea. Tatum leads me with the serve. He's near to the middle. Right. Slogan to the middle after being set up right. There's the kill. There's Jack right. Wait a minute, let's see. This is the really good get for Tatum. That's Wilson Moore. Hammer. The set and the spike and slowly with the good return. She's solid on the baseboard. From Wilson Moore goes it's 6-5. Bobby. Tucker is Hammer. In minute. Yes, and you're again. And to take. If something goes up, sometimes there is a point when you think, oh, the ball is still in play, but you're really taking that point and you're pushing it on your side. Something going on at the net that was not kosher. Kammerer with the drive from number 7. Anastasia Arment. That is Arment again. Good job by Tatum to get up and try to block that one. Good rally here. Mariscal to Jimenez to the open court and a point for the Coyotes. And Shameryl Amici made a dive for that one.
I got a message that we have no sound.
Well,
it probably might have been when
It may have been. Let's make sure we're all plugged back in because we have good sound on the board here.
Right.
I don't know what else I can do because internally in the phone, there's not much you can do. I can turn this up, but I don't know that that's going to make any difference. Make sure we're in the right pot back here.
Okay, this said sounds all good now.
Okay, good. That's the thing, and I like being on the radio and doing this too, but on the radio you can get immediate feedback and it takes a little bit longer. There's a little delay between us and the backups at the station. And Evie and Tiff and all of the, we got some new people backing up games and they do a great job, and that's why I always try to mention them because sometimes they're covering 3 or 4 different games. They're doing live remotes and you know, they got quite a bit on their hands, so we do appreciate them, and thanks for letting us know about the sound. I think we're okay now. 8-7. Institute, it's been a seesaw first set in this match. That'll go long. And that was Anya Ament. Anastasia is her full name. And now we'll go into the net on the jump serve from Ciara Jimenez. 9-8 is the score. Colts leading it right now. Played a 25, win by 2. And it's best of 5. If you go to that 5th, it's a tiebreaker to 15. Mariscal Jimenez with the set. And that is Hennard, I believe, into the match now for Tatum, who hit that shot. Mariscal, Jimenez, and Villasenor, and Hennard drops that one in. There's a push from the Institute. That was Ament on the shot. And they go deep, and the Coyotes get the point. Again, trying to make a diving attempt was Amici back there, but nothing doing. And we're tied at 9. Looking at this first one, I can kind of see why it went 5 when they played over at the Institute.
Seems like it's going to be.
Yeah, long points and pretty evenly matched. Good drop shot from Mariscal, and even better get by the Institute. That was Kammerer, number 13. So the Coyotes serve with a 10-9 lead. Ament with the kill. Point to the Colts. Knotted at 10. Yeah, as I was driving up to this evening from Lovington, I could see rain off in the distance, and we've certainly had our share, and I think maybe a little more tonight, and then we may be able to wring a few things out. But, man, it's been nice and cool, and I have not missed that heat that we had all summer long.
Right. That's what I was telling TJ the other day. I said this is definitely football weather.
Yeah. And then now each game as you continue on, it gets to be more football weather, which for people who are not into sports dialect, that means it's getting cold. It'll get colder. But I sure enjoy the fall games before you get into that real cold and the playoffs, man. 7-10, Institute has the lead back here. That was number 12. I'm not sure I have a 12. We'll have to hunt her name down. I know who that is. That's Madu Skull for Tatum. They're going to set up Amici, and she just goes for the lob instead of the kill that time. Good get by Slover and a nice save from Jimenez to keep it alive for Tatum. That will go long. Shameril Amici had that one go outside the end line, so the Coyotes will get that point, and back to serve will be number 8, Georgia Weir. See, Yara Jimenez with the drop shot. Amici, Jimenez, and Hennard. And a good get by Ashlyn Irish. She wears number 2, and she is the Le Baron. She dives for that one. Amici helps out, but it's going to sail wide. That's a point, Tatum. So 12-11, this one has been definitely back and forth. That's looked as if it was going to go long, but it didn't. Amici with the kill and there for the block, and that's a great play by Sydney Rice. Get up and block that one. That's the first time now that either team has led by more than one in a while. Tatum is up 13-11. This is kind of crunch time in this match. Back and forth now that you start narrowing in on 15, then before you know it, it's 20. Coyotes are on a nice run here, largely due to Rice and her play at the net on the last several points. That's going to force a timeout from the visiting Colts, and their coach, Chantal Riddle, wants to talk about it. So we'll let you hear from our fine sponsors making our coverage possible on HobbsAmerica.com and the Tatum Sports YouTube channel.
Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes. Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are proud of every single student and their dedication in the classroom and on the court. You've made Tatum and Lee County very proud. All your hard work is paying off. Go get that state title and bring it home to Tatum. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. This live broadcast is brought to you in part by the Tatum Schools. Go Coyotes!
And we are back. That is going to go out. Tatum is starting now to pull away a bit, coming out of that timeout. Now they get the point, 15-11. That will be Irish. She's wearing the red jersey for the Colts. Sydney Rice. Irish, Amici, and goes into the net. So the Coyotes have kind of gained quite a bit of momentum here over the last couple minutes of this first set. We were tied at 11, and now Coyotes lead at 16-11. That's a 5-0 run, 5 unanswered points. Amici with the drop shot. She went for the big kill the first time she had a chance and has not gone for it since. And again, she does not drop the hammer. That may be the coach telling her, don't be so aggressive, but when you're down, you would think she would be even more tempted to hit the big shot. We know she can do it. Savannah Sandoval unable to get it, diving for it. Point Tatum on that last one, and it's 17-11. And Georgia Weir on a nice little run of her own with that serve. Now 7 unanswered by the Coyotes, so that's going to force a timeout. What do you think she's going to tell them over there on the Institute side, Abby?
Probably just to pick it up, quit making so many mistakes.
And like when
Right.
after them, because they're starting to pull away in this one. And we're about to, it won't be too long before we end this, so we'll just keep it here and we'll catch up with our sponsors later. I want to thank them all. Norley Hospital District Tatum Clinic, the Tatum Schools, Lasco Construction, Legendary Services, Eunice Pump and Supply, Now Pharmacy. All great community-minded businesses who help us support the kids and the community by bringing you high school sports. Pictures and sound tonight on the World Wide Web, Tatum Sports YouTube channel and ObsAmerica.com. We're continuing to serve for Tatum. That's Villasenor, Jimenez, Rice. Kammerer pushes that one over for the Colts. Mariscal with the hammer. Rice, that's Amici, and trouble at the net, but the Colts are able to overcome it. Villasenor. Jimenez to Rice. And the Institute breaks a long drought. Now it's 18-12. That was a 7-0 run before they got that last point. Opening set of this match, go to 25, win by 2. Serve from the Colts. Mariscal for the Coyotes will have that one drop. So things are going the Lady Coyotes' way here in this opener. It was back and forth all the way until 11, and then a little bit of a loss of focus maybe by the visitors, and Tatum took advantage. And now 19-12. Good deep serve from Isela Alarcon into the game for the Coyotes. That's Mariscal. And that'll be just long, so that's 19-13. Eva Giroux in for the Institute. Where's number 8? Villasenor for Tatum. Mariscal pushes it down the sideline. And who's going to get it? Nobody's going to get that one. It drops to the floor. So a little bit of a miscue communications-wise between Paulina Sanchez and number 15, Shamel Amici, and it paid off for Tatum now at 20-13. Mariscal on the serve. Nice and low, hard to return. That's Amici, gets it over for NMMI to Jimenez, to Rice, and then Rice puts the hammer down. 21-13, now the Coyotes cruising. And what I thought was going to be a longer first set, it appeared like we might have gone past 25, but Tatum has turned it on here. Last tie we had was 11 apiece. Amici. Tatum weathers the storm. She has a big kill shot. And then good work by Villasenor and company at the net to save that one. Mariscal, Jimenez, Villasenor, and wide. 21-14. Both teams making shots you would think, okay, they're not going to be able to make that up near the net, but they did. And it'll be Shameryl Amici to serve for the Colts. Line drive, that's a good serve. A little too hot to handle for Aubrey Young, but she made a nice effort. The lead is 6 for Tatum. And that's going to sail out of bounds too deep from Amici. So a freebie for the Coyotes. They get a point out of it and now lead 22-15. Darby Tucker will step up to serve here. Ashlyn Irish with the get. It's a good shot from the Colts there. Number 10, Paulina Sanchez. But point goes to Tatum, 23-15. 2 points away here of taking the first. That was a nice drive into the open court by the Institute. I want to say that's number 7, Anya Ament with that shot. Back to serve, number 2, Ashlyn Irish. Villasenor for Tatum. Saw her moving into the court and went behind her. She caught her momentum. She's moving in. I'm going to put it behind her on the sideline, and she did. Nice shot. And that gets Tatum within 1 point of taking the first set of this evening's match. 24-16 right now, and trying to close it out, and doing it is Ciara Jimenez. 25-16. Tatum wins the opener. Back and forth till we hit that wall at 11 apiece, and then Tatum pulled away. Institute tried to come back, couldn't get it done, so Tatum leads at 1-love after they take the first one. We'll be back for the second. In just a moment, you're watching and listening to Tatum Coyote Sports, HopsAmerica.com, and the Tatum Sports YouTube channel.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes.
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
For that, and he's got it all figured out. We're talking about our boss man, TJ Miracle, who also covers sports for us. But yeah, sometimes I wonder where he puts all of that equipment to get it to the games.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
But you guys had the magic touch. You know, the last, I covered Tatum Sports, and having a rough go lately, and they got the win against Dulce, so hopefully they can ride that momentum and snag these last two, and then maybe make a little noise if they can sneak into the 8-man playoffs. And best of luck to the varsity boys football team. Ladies here playing some volleyball tonight, and they lead it over the New Mexico Military Institute Colts. 1-0. They took the first set. We're in set number 2, and the Coyotes are off to a 1-0 start on the serve, Valeria Mariscal. Hustling for that one is Alex Kammerer. And the Colts keep it alive with a good effort. There is Amici. And a good shot from her. Not exactly in the kill zone, but she made a good shot. And Young was unable to dig that one out for Tatum. So we're tied at 1. And is it just me, Abby? What do I smell butter?
Butter?
Yeah, I thought I smelled buttered popcorn. I mean, that would be a smell. I thought it was buttered biscuits.
Probably you do smell the popcorn.
Yeah.
I'm sure they have it in the concession stand.
There's the drive from the Colts. That's a good shot from number 7, Anya Ament. And they took a little longer coming out of the huddle, and leaving their bench before this second one than Tatum did. So I think they spent a lot of time listening to their coach, Chantal Riddle, who's trying to light a fire under them. They can't really afford to go down, I think, 2-love to Tatum here playing at home. And that'll go a long way to help them out. That's a service ace from Alex Kammerer, number 13. 3-1 Institute. And we happened to hear, well, I think we both did. I know I did. Coach West was saying after the match last time, which Tatum won, the last one you and I did last Thursday, that they tend to come out flat sometimes coming out of a break. And so we're hoping we're not seeing that here, but
yeah,
after being
like
on a real nice
happening.
run to close out the first, now they're down 4-1. So maybe a little flat to open the second here.
Probably.
And continuing to serve is Alex Kammerer. That is Sydney Rice to get things back going Tatum's way. 4-2 now. Good shot from her. They couldn't run it down, and Tatum will have the serve back. But I'll tell you, I've been around Coach West long enough to know, and of course her daughter, Kylie, man, she puts her heart and soul into this volleyball program, and she really does care about these kids and about how they perform, and loves to get those W's. And as everybody, of course, not that fond of losses, but you take them as they come.
Right.
4-3 now. Tatum working their way back in this thing. And that was Darby Tucker serving. That is Slover. And that is a hammer from Avery Hennard. And they got to get it over here. Villasenor to Irish. And winning the battle at the net on that one is the Institute, and that's number 13, Alex Kammerer, getting it done. 5-3 Colts, and back to serve is Amici. Shimeril Amici. And that one is right at Avery Hennard, kind of right at eye level. And that's a tough call. Do you play that one overhanded like she did, or do you come underhand for that two-handed get? It was kind of right in the middle somewhere. Point to the Colts. Good job by Slover on that return. Slover again. Jimenez in the middle to Villasenor. The block and the point. So the Institute asserting themselves now. It's the first time I've had a chance to call number 11, Alana Kanui. Some unusual names on the Institute side, lots of multi-syllables. Alana Kanui. Hennard for Tatum. Yeah, and she gets that one. Good work. Reminds me of an old joke, people used to tell at summer camp. I can, canoe. Thank you for laughing, Abigail.
Sorry, Alan.
I know I'm an old guy, and my jokes are bad.
No, you're just like older jokes, you know what I mean?
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, I do. 7-4. Institute with the lead. Tatum up 1-0. And the hammer is long. And that was Alana Kanui on that shot. 7-5 now. Tatum trails by 2. Line drive from Jimenez. They'll go deep with it to Hennard. To Jimenez. Drop shot via Senor. And that'll go into the net. Paulina Sanchez couldn't complete that one. And wasn't it Jimenez who we saw practicing her serve immediately after the match was over last
that was
Thursday
Valeria.
night? Was it Valeria?
Yes.
Man, they just right back out there working right after they had won the match.
And it's nice to see that nowadays because a lot of kids aren't dedicated to sports.
Right. Well, and it's such a different world. So many
Right.
distractions and so many things going. Kids have to grow up so fast these days,
Oh,
man.
I know.
8-6. Institute by 2. Tatum doing a good job just keeping this close. They're going to make their run. We were tied at 11 when they made a big run that led to their opening set win. That is good work up front by the Colts. Anna Ament working against Rice. But the point will go to Tatum, and we're at 8-7. Villasenor to serve. Kanui with that shot. Jimenez, Mariscal, the drop shot again, and the Colts rally. Hennard with the hammer. Good action there, and Tatum has tied it at 8. Luan Villasenor to serve. Jimenez to Hennard. Mariscal with that one. Kanui. Diving get by Slover. Man, I'll tell you what, she's solid back there. Jimenez working up front gets that to go Tatum's way. Or sorry, Mariscal. Did a good job getting the hands up and dropping that one back over. 9-8. Tatum has the lead back and the serve. That was Sydney Rice. That is Irish. Camera. And with the kill was Ament. Coyotes are equal to it, and they're going to get that point. 10-8 now. Tatum by 2, and that gets Institute coach up off the bench. They had shown a big improvement here in this match, and they played well in the first one until it got to be 11-all, and then Tatum kind of pulled away. So here in the second, they have led most of the way, but Tatum leads now by 2. Camera to Kanui, that is Mariscal. Jimenez, Ashlyn Irish. And that is long. Villasenor continues with the serve. 11-8 Coyotes now. Mariscal. Jimenez going for that sideline. And she caught everybody looking. However, it was out, so it'll go to the Institute. Still a 2-point difference. 11-9. Tatum leads it 1-0 in this best of 5. That's Ciara Jimenez to Irish. Camera to Irish. Villasenor. Jimenez. Mariscal will push it deep. Hennard with the get there, but no one's going to get to that shot. So it'll fall the way of the Institute. And making the good play there is Tatiana Quintanilla, wearing number 9 for the Colts. 1 point affair now. Tatum 11, Institute 10. That's Hennard to Jimenez. Back to Hennard and into the net. Tied at 11. We've been here before. This is where the opening match really took off in the direction of the Coyotes when we got to 11 all. Serve to Hennard. Jimenez. Mariscal mistiming that one. And she calls that timeout, I think. I saw her. After that miss hit, she's all down here low with the...
Like, coach, please call a timeout.
Let's take a timeout.
I need it.
My face is turning red. No, she always plays great. And, every now and then you're going to miss one. But I think she felt a little bit self-conscious about that one. Just mistimed it. 12-11. Okay, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back here watching and listening to Tatum Girls Volleyball on the World Wide Web.
Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes.
The Tatum Health Clinic supports all Tatum athletics, bring home that state championship. Your health is to be taken seriously, which is why the staff at the Tatum Health Clinic cares most. Whether it's a cough or serious flu you have, the Tatum Health Clinic will help. Call for an appointment at 398-2111 or just stop by. The entire town of Tatum is with you. This live play-by-play is brought to you by the Tatum Health Clinic.
All right, we are back and underway. Still 12-11. Institute with the lead. Good rally going on here as both teams come out of that break. That's Hennard. Drop shot, and it's picked up nicely by Cameron. Hennard again. And just had a little bad luck at the net on that one. 13-11. She's tall, and she can get up. She was way over the top of the net on that one.
Right.
And just had the ball go right into that court.
It's probably definitely a Monday for Miss Hennard, though.
Yeah,
so
it is a
Mondays,
Monday now that you bring it up. These Monday
Mondays.
games throw everybody off. And that goes into the net for the Colts. And that was Savannah Sandoval, number 4, who had been serving. And the Institute still has the lead, though, 13-12. Second set of this match. And I guess it's contagious because Georgia Weir has her serve go into the net now, and the Coyotes trail by 2. Number 11, Alana Kanui, will serve it for NMMI. And that is deep to Aubrey Young. That's Jimenez. And that one didn't go the way she wanted it to. Number 9, Quintanilla. Tatiana Quintanilla had that one go behind her. I think she meant more straight up or forward with that one. And the lead is 1 for the Colts, 14-13. And the Coyotes to serve and into the net. Alarcon catches the tape. 15-13. And the Institute has the service back. Quintanilla with the serve and the get. That is Amici hammering it, but wide. Wasn't it? Or was
Looked
that?
like it was out to
It
me.
looked out.
Oh, yeah, they did count it out for sure.
Yeah.
Do smell your butter that you were talking about now.
Do you? 1-point affair. Villasenor knew she had an opportunity right there and hit that one wide. 16-14 Colts. And stepping back to the service line will be Alex Kammerer. And has that sail out. We haven't seen a lot of serves go in lately.
Definitely a Monday for the serves.
We'll see what Darby Tucker can do for the Coyotes here. Down by 1. And that was Irish with the first get. And that is the kill shot from number 7, Amont. Tatum with the return, and the Colts can't get it back over. We're tied at 16. And the Coyotes are still serving. Darby Tucker, number 14. Tatum trying to take his first lead in a while here in this set. Amici with the hammer. And it goes off Slover, who really had no choice but to play that. 17-16. I expected more of that from her in the opening set, but we just got a taste right there.
I just feel like when it's there for her, it's there, and when it's not, it's not.
And she knows it, yeah. And that one was right in her wheelhouse.
Real good athlete, though, you could tell.
Yep, 17-16 Colts. Back and forth once again in this one. And that just drops in. She catches them looking. And Coach West will use that for a teaching opportunity. 18-16 now. Visitors with the lead. Amici with the serve. And Coach West is saying, hey man, move your feet, get busy, y'all. We're standing and looking. 19-16, Colts by 3. And right into the middle again with nobody really making a move to get it, thinking someone else was going to. She's gonna take a timeout, and I could feel that one coming. 2016, Institute trying to make some noise here in the second. They trail in the match, 1-0. Back in a moment, stay with us.
Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are proud of every single student and their dedication in the classroom and on the court. You've made Tatum and Lee County very proud. All your hard work is paying off. Go get that state title and bring it home to Tatum. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. This live broadcast is brought to you in part by the Tatum Schools. Go Coyotes!
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
And we are back. Abigail Duran-Contreras, Corrales, and Alan Scott here bringing it to you tonight from Tatum. And it's 20-15. This is crunch time for Tatum in set number 2. Good get by Young to Jimenez. And Henner saw that one was going to go over and then got caught up at the net, and they drop shot her from there. 21-16. Tatum's got to make a move now in this one. Down by 5. We played a 25, win by 2. Amici, a strong server. And there you go. And the Coyotes now have kind of seemed like it is Monday. Their heads are somewhere else on the last few rallies. And Institute trying to take advantage, up 22-16. Jimenez gets it over. Aubrey Young there. That's Amici. And that is a drop shot winner. And the Institute now all of a sudden finding open spaces to go for and disguising their shots well, something they didn't do all that much of in the opener. But they're up big now, 23-16, and threatening to tie it up at one set apiece. Amici with the serve. And yeah, the wheels have kind of come off here for Tatum, so looking to regroup perhaps. And of course, you never say never. But down 24-16 with Amici serving, chances are they might want to start focusing on the third set. And yeah, there you go. 25-17. So that's pretty much right back at you in the second one here, because Tatum took the first 25-16, and then Institute takes the second 25-17. Very similar scores, and it's kind of backing up what I saw when I looked at the previous games that we've played against the Institute, and it went 5 over there. Tatum won it 3-2. But it's close, it's nip and tuck for a while, and then you get to that midway point and one team or the other pulls away, which Tatum did in the opener and the Institute did in this last one. But the Coyotes look like two different teams there between the first set and the second one there at times. They kind of got out of rhythm and had a string of points go against them, and then Institute was able to take it to the finish line. So, Abigail, how do you change that coming out in the third here?
Just don't fall asleep, because Nimi's out here to probably get Tatum, and Tatum needs to be out here trying to get Nimi as well.
Yeah, and I think the reverse was true in the opener. Maybe a little loss of focus or lack of quick decision-making for the Colts, and then kind of the thing turned the other way. Right. In that second one. They kind of inherited that problem and looked more like the Institute did, and the Institute looked more like Tatum did in the first one.
Or maybe Tatum just thought, oh, we got this, and they thought they would be all right.
We're going to cruise, yeah.
And it's not like that way.
Mm-hmm. And you have to commend Institute for the effort they put into the second set, right. And their coach took a little extra time and kept them a little longer and got them refocused, because we've seen some matches in which Tatum will have a big win in the first and then go on and sweep you. Mm-hmm. And so good coaching and good effort by the Colts have got them right back in this, now tied at 1 apiece. And, that one's done, so you don't think about it. We're tied at 1. It's all even up. So you come out like nothing's happened if you're Tatum, and you get after them here in the third. That's going to be Kammerer to serve to open this third set. Slover for Tatum, Jimenez. And a little bit in no man's land there for Sydney Rice. Too close to the net, there's not much she could do with it. It'll go to the Institute, 1-0 here. Alex Kammerer with the serve, wearing the lucky number 13. Villasenor for the Coyotes, and again, we've had a lot of points close to the net. There's only so much you can do when a shot is coming down like that. You're not sure which side it's going to go on, and it can be tough to play when you're confined to that net area. So 2-0 NMMI. The Kammerer serve. Villasenor. And Tatum having a hard time getting their rhythm back and getting routine shots, really, to go their way. 3-0 now, Institute. Jimenez, that's Rice. Kammerer with the set. And a good effort by Rice. Maybe that'll fire them up, yeah.
Hopefully.
they needed something to go their way, and that was a good play and a important play, I think, from Rice. Not only to stop the bleeding, it was 3-0, now it's 3-1. Maybe that gets the rhythm back for the Coyotes here, we'll see. Mariscal on the serve. And that is Amici with a hand on it, Villasenor. Good job up front. And a push to the middle, Villasenor, Slover, Jimenez for Tatum. That was Irish. And that is Amici, drives that one low and just a bit outside. So right into the net, 3-2. So now you can breathe a little bit easier if you're Tatum. Down 3-0 and with a chance to go down 4-0, they have gotten the last two. And that was going to go under probably if Rice doesn't catch it. So point to the other side, 4-2 on the miss hit on the serve. Tied at one set apiece here in the third set, best of 5. Slover with the get, and that has a lot of English on it. Jimenez to push it deep, Amici. And that's gonna go long. But a big kill attempt there from Alana Kanui, number 11. 4-3, Institute with the lead. And Tucker will go back to serve for Tatum. Ashlyn Irish. Kanui. Long. And we're all even up at 4. Tucker on the serve. Kanui with another big hit. And Slover had to play that one a little deeper into the court, and she figured that one was going to stay in. So 5-4, the lead goes back to the Institute. And it'll be Ashlyn Irish to serve. And she took a little something off that one and hit it right in the open court again. And the margin is 2, Tatum trails. Irish with the serve. Hennard with the get. Set back to Hennard. The get from number 13, Kammerer. And the point will go to Tatum. Cuts that margin to 1. 6-5 Colts. Serving Ciara Jimenez. Nice line drive serve. Irish handles it. That's a good cross court from the Colts. Jimenez with the drop shot. Kammerer with the get. Kanui right in the middle. And disguised very well before she dropped it in there. 7-5 Institute. And we've seen a lot of shots go for points the other way, and they have been right in the middle of the court. So Tatum has to shore up the middle of the court. Sydney Rice. Irish on the other side. They're going to set Kanui. And good. So Kanui with a nice shot. And the Colts now up by 3, and Amici is getting a nice long rest. We haven't had to deal with her power yet.
Right.
Lately here in this set, third set of the match. 8-5 Colts. And the hammer comes from Hannard that time for Tatum. That's Kanui. Slover with a nice job. Villasenor hits that one deep. Kammerer. And good work up front by Hannard. Little help from Villasenor. They get up and get hands on that one. It goes back to the Coyote side, 8-6. Villasenor with the serve. That's a hard one to handle. It's a good one. It dropped quickly right in front over at the feet of Savannah Sandoval, number 4 for the visitors. And Tatum's back within 1. number 1 to serve, Luann Villasenor. To Irish, Camera. And that one, she got underneath it. Not quite timing it right was number 9, Tatiana Quintanilla. Tied at 8. Villasenor goes sideline and just wide. That was a good idea. They didn't expect that, but she had it go out of bounds. So we go back to the other side. Colts will serve with a 9-8 lead. That's Avery Jimenez. Mariscal, good shot from Valeria, and we're tied at 9. Now, how does she pronounce that? Is it Valeria?
Valeria. I don't know how you say it in English.
Yeah,
so.
well, you know, the redneck would be Valeria, and the Hispanic would be Valeria.
Right.
And I think it's smoother when, and you know, better when you get it correct. So I like Valeria. It's easier to say. It rolls off the tongue.
Right.
Smoother. 10-9. Tatum has the lead. Speaking of smooth, they are back on top here. Third set of this match. We're tied at 1 apiece on the set count. Good work by Rice, and the Institute is able to handle it. And there is Amici back in the match now for the Colts. Rice with a good shot. Amici wants to drop one, can't. Villasenor able to get it. Again.
Wow.
Wow. Nice effort up front from Sydney Rice, man. She gave it all she had on the big kill. And very nearly got the block, but had it go directly sideways. It took a left and went straight out of bounds. Tied at 10. Jimenez in the middle. Rice. Amici took something off that one. Villasenor is there. Right back to her, and you got to play that one. Slover with a good job. Villasenor. And Tatum can't get that one back over the net. 11-10. Just about the midway point here of the third set. Jimenez, our skull, just sideline. Diving get for the Colts. Great effort there from Camera to keep that one alive, and the Institute will get that point. Now they've up by 2, 12-10. They don't get that if Camera doesn't sacrifice the body over there on that far line. Villasenor with the return. Rice gets it over the net. Camera to Amici, and a let will go out. It hits that. It's a let cord in tennis, so I tend to call the net the let cord, and that when it hit the net and went out of bounds. Point goes to Tatum, 12-11. Alarcon will serve it for the Coyotes. That was close. Good eye from the Institute to let that one sail long. Lead back to 2, 13-11. She didn't miss by much. Sometimes you take a risk in letting that one go. It might catch the line, but in that case it didn't. Jimenez over the net. Ashlyn Irish to Camera to Amici with the drive. Good get from Aubrey Young. Rice, Irish, Camera, Amici, drop shot. Young is there. Rice again. Mariscal and Jimenez have that one sail out. A little more oomph in the last couple of points there by both teams. And we've had a lot harder action at the net here, harder kills and blocks in this third set. Camera to serve, and that's into the net. Is that the right score? 14-12?
That's what I got.
I was thinking it was 14-13 after this last point, but I guess not. 14-12. Colts are ahead. Amici, Jimenez for Tatum. Sydney Rice sets up Villasenor, drops that one right at the feet of a Colt player who's going, man, I don't know what happened there. She's like, thought she had it, and Kanui could not get that one out on the two-hand underhand. Didn't move the feet, tried to bend instead, and it didn't work. That is Kanui. And a little off balance on the shot there and had it go off the side of her hand was Anya Ament, number 7. Point Tatum, and we're tied at 14. Coyotes get the last 2. And they serve. Ament with the drive. Good get from Aubrey Young. Villasenor drop shot. Rice. Jimenez back to Rice. That looked good. Institute coach says out. I'm saying good. Caught the line from up here, and the lines person, the ref, is right there. And that's going to stand. He goes down and says a little something toward the Institute bench. Like, hey, I'm gray, but I can still see. 15-14 Tatum. Jimenez to Rice. Good shot down low from Rice. Camera has to get that over and does. Villasenor. Jimenez. Irish. Camera for the Institute. Slover for Tatum. Jimenez fools everybody. Good move right there. They're thinking set. She's thinking, no, I'm going to just dink this over and burn all of you.
That was smart.
Yeah, and a point for Tatum. They're up 16-14. We're back in a moment.
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
The Tatum Health Clinic supports all Tatum athletics. Bring home that state championship. Your health is to be taken seriously, which is why the staff at the Tatum Health Clinic cares most. Whether it's a cough or serious flu you have, the Tatum Health Clinic will help. Call for an appointment at 398-2111 or just stop by. The entire town of Tatum is with you. This live play-by-play is brought to you by the Tatum Health Clinic.
And we are back. No change in the score, 16-14. The rally is underway. Good job by Villasenor for the Coyotes. Irish. Camera. Amici with the hammer. And I believe that Slover touched that one, so that's a point to the other side. She had it go off her hand, and OB. 16-15, and this match has been back and forth, back and forth. Tatum pulled away late in the first. Institute did in the second, and we're getting toward the late part of this one, and that is a point for the Colts, and we're knotted at 16. And it will be Amici back to serve, a big hitter. Line drive, Villasenor weathers the storm, but got her feet tangled also with Jimenez there, and it made it hard for her to get the set and make anything out of it. So 17-16 Colts. Line drive serve, no spin on that at all. Jimenez will get it over. Irish to Camera. Slover with the get. Rice with the drive. And that's a good shot from Anna Ament with the kill there. That was a nice line drive put away for her, and it's 16. Colts jump up by 2 here. On our way to 25, win by 2, and there's another one for the Amici serve. Now 19-16, and it's getting to be crunch time in this one. Whoever takes this set will be up 2-1, so an important time in the match for the Tatum Coyotes, and we'll be back. You are watching and listening to Tatum Coyote Girls Volleyball, HobbsAmerica.com, Tatum Sports YouTube channel.
Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are proud of every single student and their dedication in the classroom and on the court. You've made Tatum and Lee County very proud. All your hard work is paying off. Go get that state title and bring it home to Tatum. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. This live broadcast is brought to you in part by the Tatum Schools. Go Coyotes!
All right, we are back. Alan Scott along with Abigail Duran Corrales. And we have a good one here. It's been back and forth in each set, and the same continues here in this one. Who's going to pull away late? Institute up by 3, 19-16. Jimenez to Rice for Tatum. That's Irish. Camera. And a good get by Young on the back line there for the Coyotes after that kill shot. And what did he call? A double hit? He held up 2 fingers.
Yeah, he did call a double hit. Or she called a double hit.
She did. Alana Kanui responsible for that point for Institute. And they are up 4 here now. And this is a do or die time here for Tatum. They got to stop this run. This was about where we were in the last one, and Institute went on to win. And a bit of luck right there for Tatum. Amici is going to serve that one into the net. That is a break for the Coyotes right there, because you're down 20-16. And if she doesn't have that one go directly into the net, you never know who's going to get that point. And this is where the Institute was able to make their move in that last one. And that is is he called that long?
Called that out.
Wow, that looked like it was very close. That looked almost like it was going to be a service ace. But no, it's called out. Beyond the end line, 21-17 Colts, and that goes into the net. They're trying to help Tatum. They hit their last 2 serves way low and into the net. Now that's kind of kept Tatum close here late in this 3rd set. Jimenez to serve. Good low serve into the middle and a winner for her, and that came at just the right time. 21-19 now. Jimenez. Has that nice running jump serve. That's Camera. And that is Kanui with the drop shot. Villasenor. Camera. Irish to Slover for Tatum. Jimenez to Villasenor. And the Institute is there, but they're going to run out of hits. 21-20. Ciara Jimenez making a nice run here. Now every point big. This is kind of the swing of this match, I get the feeling, here in the 3rd set. Tatum down 1. Slover, Jimenez, Hennard, and a good shot from Avery Hennard ties it at 21. Now the Coyotes are moving their feet. They're back in rhythm, making better decisions, and we see that come and go tonight. It's come and it's gone, and now it's back, and that's a good thing. And we are in a timeout. I get the feeling whoever pulls away and win this one is going to carry the momentum probably into the next one.
Hopefully.
And if it's Tatum, of course, that's what we're hoping, because we're tied at 1 set each. You get up 2-1 here, And you've got a distinct advantage going into the fourth and maybe keep it from going 5. And that also would hold true for the Institute. If they pull away and win this one, I think they have a big advantage in the next one. Because especially playing at home, you want to defend your home court, and then you start to feel it shrinking on you, and time starting to shrink on you. And that is going to go out on the serve. And that'll put Institute ahead, 22-21. Crunch time here, going to 25. You got to win by 2. And back to serve, number 6, Mia Martinez. Knuckleball into the middle. Slover with the get. Sydney Rice, Jimenez. That's a tough play for Institute. Right there in that same area where Tatum had so many. Hard to handle that close to the net and make a good play out of it. That benefits Tatum, and we're tied at 22. Villasenor to serve for the Coyotes. Irish. They'll go deep with that one to Slover. Mariscal cross court. Good get by Hennard. No, that was Rice. That was Hennard there. That is Kanui, drop shot, Villasenor. Jimenez to Mariscal. Point Tatum. That's a big point now, up 23-22. Villasenor with an important serve. And that is good. Service ace inside the end line for Villasenor, and that's a big, big point. 24-22 Coyotes. She could close it out right here. That was probably going long, but the Colts keep it alive. They more or less had to play it. And there's a big play that they needed. Big block up front. Kanui and then number 9. Quintanilla. Tatiana Quintanilla. This is when a set gets exciting. You get down here close to the end line and it's going back and forth and it's do or die. And that's where the Colts were, down 24-22. Now 24-23, Tatum on top. And Kanui with the serve, and that's going to go Tatum's way. And they are going to pull it out. And I think now they have that advantage that I was talking about. And each one of these has been close. This one the closest, though, at 25-23. And Tatum with the important win of that third. 25-16. Coyotes won the first, then dropped the second, 25-17 to the Colts. And now you get the squeaker, 25-23. That's harder to take if I'm playing in this thing. And, you know, getting beat 25-16, 17, 18, you don't like it, but you can deal with it. It's hard to lose the 25-23.
Right. When
you're right there, and it could go either way, but it goes Tatum's way. And they have a 2-1 lead as this best of 5 continues. We'll let you hear from our sponsors, and then we're back. More Tatum Coyote girls volleyball on the World Wide Web.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
Are back, and yeah, a surprise on Monday Night Football. Raiders and Chiefs go way back. They have a long history. And Patrick Mahomes, of course, everybody's favorite around here, being a Texas Tech guy, and so good at scrambling, throw the ball any way you want. And the Cowboys won yesterday. They're on a nice roll as well.
Oh, yeah. I'm a Cowboys fan.
Yeah,
so.
me too. Yep. Long time. They'll tar and feather you around here if you're not.
They do. They really do.
But the boys are doing well, and I, like a lot of people, I'm not a fair weather fan, but when it was disaster in game 1, you really weren't scoring. You get Prescott's hand hurt, and then here we go again. You kind of, oh, man, the rest of the league is too good. You can't start off that way.
Right.
We're done. Not so much. You got to credit the coaching staff and their scheme, and the defense is playing so well.
Oh,
for the
yeah, they
Cowboys.
are.
And Cooper Rush is not going to hurt you. He doesn't make mistakes, doesn't turn the ball over. He can throw for first downs, and he can put it in the end zone. And the result is the Cowboys are doing better than a lot of people thought, and we like that around here.
But a lot of people don't like that either.
No, it's a love-hate thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the Coyotes win the squeaker there in the third set of this match, 25-23, now trying to take it in 4. These two teams went 5 when they played over at the Institute, and Tatum won that one 3-2. Amici trying to stay in this thing for the Colts. And that was a tough play. They were able to get it over, and a good get by Slover for the Coyotes. Straight up in the air, Kammerer gets it back in court. Amici gets it over. Jimenez. Villasenor drop shot, good. Tatum gets the first point here of the 4th. And the visitors know they got to play hard in this one and stay in it, or Tatum's going to put them to bed. Amici not having it. Good block by Tatum. And that will... Did he call that in? No, it's out.
It's out.
2-0. Coyotes would like nothing better than jump out to a big lead here and get in the head of their opponent. That's a line drive serve, and a good one from Mariscal. Sidney Rice there. And a nice get deep for the Coyotes. Amici to Mariscal. Jimenez with a high set. Villasenor. Colts keep it alive. Good save by Amici on that play. Jimenez to Rice. Back to Jimenez, who goes deep with it. Kammerer, Amici, drop shot in the open court, and that's good. 2-1. And Kammerer will serve it up for NMMI. Down low for it is Jimenez for Tatum. Rice puts that point to bed, 3-1. Tatum on the kill shot from Sidney Rice. She'll come out, Tucker will come in. Darby Tucker serves to Amici. That's Kammerer. Amici with a let cord. Good play by Hannard, but not quite enough. Great effort. But the point goes to the Colts, and it's 3-2. Tatum leading. Amici to the serve, and a line drive. And that will go off Slover and out of bounds. That was a good hard serve for the Colts that time, and we're tied at 3. Catches the net on that one. Coyotes get the lead and the serve back. See, out of Jimenez. Good serve. And she gets the winner. She's got a running jump serve that she starts at Millentown, I think. That's where it starts. And then she runs back to Tatum and serves it.
To Roswell.
To Roswell. That's a great serve, and she's good at it. 5-3 Coyotes. Jimenez serving again. Nice get from Rice. Jimenez to Irish. Cameron. Kanui, and finds that open court, and Kanui does the hula in celebration over there for Institute, and that was a great shot from her, and it's a 5-4 score. Ashlyn Irish will serve for the Colts. To Slover, Jimenez, Villasenor. Good get from Kammerer, but yeah, it will get over. No, it won't. And Tatum gets the point, and Villasenor will go back to serve. 6-4. And when you have rally scoring, score whether you're serving or not, it can swing quickly. Tatum up 2 now. And Villasenor serves it deep. Cross court from the Colts, that was Ava Ament. And Montescal has that one go into the net. It is a 6-5 score. The serve will go back to the other side. Savannah Sandoval will serve for Institute. Deep to Rice. Jimenez. Not a skull. She timed that one right. Kammerer to Kanui. Hennard got a hand on it. Saved Amara Skull, who gets it over. Kammerer sets to the middle. Slover with the get for Tatum. Amara Skull will push it deep and good. So Montescal finds the open court, and that gives the Coyotes a 2-point advantage now, 7-5. Georgia Weir will step to the service line. That's Kanui. Kammerer pushes it over. Jimenez for Tatum to Sydney Rice. And a good shot from Sydney Rice. And I am watching her now get taller and more athletic, I think. Sydney Rice is really coming along. If I remember right, she plays some basketball too, doesn't she?
Yes.
It's been fun to watch her. And it's always fun when you can watch kids as freshmen and then they go on to become juniors and seniors and take those leadership roles. And Jimenez in the middle. Tatum up by 3 now, 8-5. Slover with the get. Jimenez with the save, and Mariscal gets it over. That's Kammerer to Kanui, drop shot. Weir's there. Jimenez with a good try to find open court. Slover, solid on the baseline as always. Jimenez, Mariscal, deep. Kammerer with the miss hit, and they're gonna call that one on him. Point Tatum, 9-5 now. They have an opportunity here. If you can put a couple more points together, you really have Institute on the ropes. Good shot from Slover, deep, man.
That was scary.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna fall in for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Tatum up 5 now, 10-5. And a chance maybe to run and hide and put this match away, but no, that goes into the net for Weir. Adri Hannard will come back in. Weir will sit. Still a 4-point lead for Tatum. Serve for NMMI to Slover. Jimenez, Mariscal. She drops that one in, and that'll be a point Tatum. So Valeria may be having a little trouble with the kill shots tonight, but there's nothing wrong with her drop shots. That one was in nicely. And Tatum leads by 5. Slover on the serve. She goes deep, and that's a good serve. They got to get it over here, and Amici does. Sydney Rice sets Mariscal. Kanui to Kammerer. Amici. Good get by Villasenor. Mariscal here with the drive off of Irish, but it's in play. And again, it is Rice asserting herself at the net. Good timing on the block, and it's 12-6.
That was nice of her to get up there. She did get up there. That was nice.
Yeah, and I think Institute's coach is thinking the same thing I am. I've got to stop this or they're going to run away and hide here. 12-6. Timeout on the floor. Tatum trying to close it out in 4 tonight. We'll be back. This is Tatum Coyote Varsity Girls Volleyball on the World Wide Web.
Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes.
As are we at One Radio Square Sports and Walmart Digital Solutions, HobbsAmerica.com, Tatum Sports YouTube channel. 12-6 lead here. Hennard with the serve. And Irish has that one sail wide for the Colts. And Tatum now has a real opportunity to put some more distance between themselves and the visitors, who have played pretty evenly in this match. Up by 7, Slover serves, and that's a winner. And now, heavy feet on the Institute side, and
yes.
Tatum, we've seen them suffer from that. No one moving to make a move on the shot. And Tatum pulling away here now, 14-6. Camera to Amici, and that goes wide, and now just no luck on the Institute side of things. Or what are they going to say? They're going to give that point to the opponent. Something was called out there, and I'm not sure what. Looked like Tatum had that point to me, but either a bad hit or into the net, double hit, something.
Maybe they tipped. Maybe they touched the ball when it was going over the net, like a block.
Right, okay. Point goes to the Colts, though, and they needed it badly. 14-7, Tatum still has them doubled up here. Kammerer tries to fake everybody and doesn't set it, just pushes it over. This time she'll set Amici, and Rice is there for the block. And you need, man, if we had a taller roof here in the gym, that point would still be going. That was a heck of an effort by Rice. But it will go to the Institute, and the lead is swing low. Young trying to save the day to Mariscal, and the Coyotes with a nice effort there. Jimenez in the middle. She's going to put it across. That is Kammerer. Sets Amici, and the drop shot will be good. It's kind of a half kill, I guess I would call that. (14-9). Colts trying to claw their way back, and Tatum starting to lose some of that advantage, but they're still up 5. Mariscal, Jimenez. That's no man's land up at the front. I guess she stepped across the line. Can your feet cross that middle line when you make a shot?
It can't cross it, no.
I don't know if he called that or maybe an open. He didn't like the way she hit the ball, but the point goes the other way. 14-10 now. That's a 4-0 run from the Colts to get back in it. That's going to go long as Amici drills that one deep. And Tatum needed that point to stop the bleeding there. They had a big lead, and Institute cut into it. 15-10, they're still up 5. But they were up by as many as 7, maybe 8, before the timeout was called by Institute. Tatum with the serve back, and a 15-10 lead. Mariscal to the middle. Jimenez to Rice, who's having a good night. Mariscal keeps it alive. Kammerer, Amici to Mariscal. Jimenez to Villasenor this time. Irish with the get. Amici to Slover. Jimenez, Rice again. The block is there, but it's going to go out, and that's a point Tatum. Pretty good action here, 16-10 now. Coyotes have the lead and the serve, and it's Valeria Mariscal. Line drive to the middle. Kanui answers. Kammerer gets it over. Jimenez to Rice, and that'll go Tatum's way. And now the lead back to 7. How quickly it can swing when you have rally scoring. Points whether you're serving or not, for or against you. And that'll go to the Colts, 17-11. And it will be Kammerer back to serve. Number 3, Kammerer for the NMMI Colts. Villasenor to Jimenez. Back to Villasenor. Good.
That was scary for sure.
Yeah, it was. And we usually look for some big shots from her, and that's the biggest one she's been able to hit tonight. Catches the line, and that puts the lead back to 7. Tucker on the serve. She knew she hit it long right when it came off her hand. Just a tad long. 18-12 now. Tatum with a comfortable lead, but I think they feel like they should put him away and could put him away here.
Oh, I definitely think they could put him away.
8-12. Slover with a great effort, but that's a tough serve from Amici, and now the lead down to 5. And the Coyotes would like to end this in 4, not have to do that 5th set tiebreaker, and the Institute has other thoughts. Amici, again, with a good serve. And it is 18-14. And if you're an Institute fan, she's the one you want serving right about now. Another deep serve, hard from Amici. Rice goes right back at her, and that's going to work out for the Coyotes, I believe. No? Yeah. Wow. Heck of an effort, man. They played it through the backboard and off the rim and into the net. Hey, wait, are we playing basketball or volleyball? That point for the Coyotes is an important one. 19-14, and Jimenez to serve.
Wow.
And just out. Very close. Again, good eye from the Institute not to play that one and let it go out, because it was right there. And it's back to a 4-point advantage. 19-15 Tatum. Irish to serve. Slover. Jimenez. Avery Hennard has that one go wide. 19-16. So Tatum was up again by 7, but watching that shrink now. Up 3. Jimenez with a huge play. She saved the day right there. And that was a very tough, awkward shot to make, and she did. Gets it back to 4 now, 2016. The angle she had to take and how she got that to go where it did was a great play. Slover for Tatum to Jimenez to Hannard, and had that one go off the side of her hand. 2017. She knew where she wanted to put it. If you get a solid hit there, that's probably a point for the Coyotes, but had that one squirrel away, so the advantage is 3. And Sandoval will serve it. Villasenor for Tatum. Jimenez. Mariscal catches the net. And the Colts are right back in this thing. Tatum has seen a couple of 7-point leads disappear on him, and that's going to force a timeout from Coach West and Coach Homer, so they'll talk about it. And while they do, let you hear from our sponsors bringing you our coverage of Tatum girls volleyball, HobbsAmerica.com, and the Tatum Sports YouTube channel.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
Back on the court and on the mic, Alan Scott, Abigail Duran-Corrales. And we got a good one here. I thought Tatum might run away here with this fourth, but the Colts have played hard and they've hung around, and it's a 2-point differential here. Nice low serve from the Institute and a good get from Rice. And Slover saves the day on that one. They're going to set Kanui, and it catches the tape from Villasenor. Back to Kanui. Slover, Villasenor. Jimenez has to get it over. Irish. Kanui off the set. Rice with the get. Jimenez, Mariscal. Deep, that's number 12 for the Institute, and I don't have a 12. But they have the point. 20-19. Crunch in the fourth here now. And this is a big swing, whether Institute gets it and ties it at 20, or does Tatum go up by 2. Rice, Jimenez with the high set, Mariscal. And that point will go to the Colts. We're tied at 20. And Tatum is thinking what could have been in this one. Up by 7 a couple of times, now tied at 20. Georgia Weir with the shot there, and a good one. Put it in a spot that made it hard to play for the Colts, and that is a big point for Tatum. They get a 1-point lead and the serve, 21-20. 4 points away. Weir with the serve there. Cameron to Kanui, and that is out. 22-20. Tatum gets the last 2 after the Colts clawed their way back to tie it at 20. And Coach Riddle's going to take a timeout for the visitors. Nail-biting time here as Tatum wants to close it out in 4, and the Institute wants to send it to a 5th set tiebreak. We'll find out what happens in a moment.
Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are proud of every single student and their dedication in the classroom and on the court. You've made Tatum and Lee County very proud. All your hard work is paying off. Go get that state title and bring it home to Tatum. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. This live broadcast is brought to you in part by the Tatum Schools. Go Coyotes!
Get the service winner from Georgia Weir. Man, big shot at the right time. 3-point lead here. Playing to 25. That may be the shot of the match right there if Tatum wins this set. Weir again to serve. And just out. So 23-21 now the score. But to hit a service winner and give them a 3-point advantage this late, I think that was a big shot. This point here probably even bigger for the Institute, because you give up this point to Tatum, they're 1 away from sending you home. And Kanui with the serve. Jimenez with the return. Amici has that one go wrong, and now Tatum is 1 point away. And the mishit from Amici cost the Institute there. 24-21 Coyotes. Slover to serve, and it's over. Slover says it's over, and it is 25-21 in 4. Tatum. I'll tell you what, this was a good one tonight, Abby.
It was a good one.
Very close in the third. Tatum took the first set by 25-16 score, and then NMMI returned the favor in the second, 25-17. Third was really tight, 25-23. And then Tatum had big leads in the fourth. They led by 7 a couple of times. Institute clawed their way back, and then down the stretch, Tatum pulls away and gets the victory in it. Nice win for the Tatum Coyotes, even though it's a non-district match. You play a district opponent tomorrow. I think they hit the road to go to Hagerman. So this will be a good preparation for that district matchup tomorrow as they win it in 4 over the Institute Colts. 3-1, and the final in that last one, 25-21. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We do appreciate it, and thanks to all of our sponsors who make it possible for us to bring you Tatum Coyote Sports on HobbsAmerica.com and the Tatum Sports YouTube channel. I'll let you hear from all of them, and we look forward to the next home game for girls volleyball. And we got the next home game. Seems like haven't had any for Tatum Coyote football, but the last 2 are going to be here at Herb Pyre Field, and we look forward to those as well. Coyotes get the win tonight. Abby, any final thoughts?
No, I don't. Good job to Tatum, and good job for NMMI. Safe travels for NMMI as well.
There you go. Well put. Thanks for being here and all the help you give us. We do appreciate that, and always like visiting with you, and we'll see you at the next one, Abby.
Thank you for having me.
Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes.
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
The Tatum Health Clinic supports all Tatum athletics. Bring home that state championship. Your health is to be taken seriously, which is why the staff at the Tatum Health Clinic cares most. Whether it's a cough or serious flu you have, the Tatum Health Clinic will help. Call for an appointment at 398-2111 or just stop by. The entire town of Tatum is with you. This live play-by-play is brought to you by the Tatum Health Clinic.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.